Newcastle West End Foodbank started its life in the West End of Newcastle in 2013. The name itself belies what the Foodbank actually does, because the Foodbank is citywide, looking after the west, central and east side of Newcastle. It started directly because of the huge social deprivation and food poverty experienced by many residents of Newcastle's West End, which is still in the top 3 socially marginalised areas of the United Kingdom. Even now, in 2020, there is still huge deprivation, poverty and marginalisation. COVID-19 clearly has not helped. The hope, though, that is still in the West End and the whole of Newcastle City is evident to see. Newcastle West End Foodbank was the food bank highlighted in the iconic film I, Daniel Blake. Many people at the time thought the director, Ken Loach, sensationalised the problem. However, many volunteers at Newcastle West End Foodbank actually tell us that he didn't go far enough. COVID-19 has decimated an already marginalised society. Many people are anxious, and these are people who were anxious before COVID-19. They are now even more so, because an awful lot of them do not understand how they can keep themselves safe. A decision was made in March, when lockdown first occurred, that Newcastle West End Foodbank would remain open. The trustees and CEO entrusted a small band of volunteers to keep the food bank open and to ensure that the thousands of people throughout the city who required food would receive it. Before COVID-19, we had around about 109 volunteers. However, very quickly we realised that a large number of them would have to isolate or shield. This left us with 33 key volunteers who have absolutely been the mainstay of our service since March the 23rd. The figures have been phenomenal. From April the 1st this year until July the 31st this year, a mere 4 months, we fed well in excess of 20,000 people. The Food Bank operates a Pathways Out of Hunger project. What this tries to do, it takes current clients and it allows them, if necessary, to be able to improve their life. If they want to, then Newcastle West End Foodbank can sign them onto the many agencies who can help them with various situations in their life. Nobody can just come along to the food bank and ask for help, unless, of course, it is absolutely an emergency situation. In the main, we prefer to work with referral agencies who will go through any of the situation that the client feels themselves in and will then be able to forward them on to us for a food parcel. We do, however, have our own voucher sessions where people can come along, and as long as they satisfy our criteria, we will give them a weekly food parcel for as long as they need it. Before COVID, Newcastle West End Foodbank did not deliver parcels. People would come to their centres and receive the parcels. Specifically now, they are offering home delivery, although because of a lack of available services, they probably will not be able to continue with that. This, however, is not a problem, as the vast majority of clients actually used the daily walk to come along to the food bank as very useful exercise. Before COVID, we operated an allotment garden, and we also cooked and served up to 150 meals per day for our clients. This was a free service. Once lockdown occurred, we had to shut down the kitchen, and this will be closed for the foreseeable future. However, one of our very, very close friends, who was a chef with one of the major hotel chains, came in every Monday and cooked a single dish that he then produced for the clients. So we were able to hand out up to 100 takeaway meals every week. This will continue with 3 or 4 of our returning volunteers. We know that COVID-19 is going to continue. We know that we are going to have to operate social distancing and extreme sanitising measures until well into next year. If this continues, especially with the fact that furlough will end in October, and this we think will increase our need for food parcels even more, we could end up seeing around 60,000 people this year, and that's a phenomenal amount. Suffice to say, it will be a 200% increase on last year. Newcastle West End Foodbank operates out of the Benwell Foodbank Centre. We also have a food bank up at the Venerable Bede Church. We have another food bank in Leamington Methodist Church. We have just partnered with Make Your Way in Kenton, and we also look after the Life Vineyard Church in Wallsend, which has the biker pantry and the biker food bank as part of it. We are a citywide operation, and we look after city people. Anybody in the wards of Newcastle upon Tyne can come to us for help. But we offer far more. It's not just about feeding people, it's about listening. It's about counselling, it's about helping, and it's about helping them through the pathway that is extreme hunger.